Hey guys, good evening. Today is January 23rd, 2025, and I've been meant to come and do a video calling all my Jamaicans, and I'm gonna have more than one part. Trust me on this one. As an immigrant in the USA, would I say that would I be ungrateful to say that I hate the US or I hate living in the United States of America, or I regret migrating here to the US? If you're on social media, TikTok, there are a lot of persons in Canada and also in America talking about going back home to Jamaica. In this first video, I'm going to give my honest opinion about migrating to the United States of America. And this is my personal experience, not yours. I was petitioned for, or as Jamaicans would call it, filed for. I came here in 2019. My two children, a stepchild, we all migrated to the USA. And in this first video, I'm going to talk about my life in Jamaica before I came to the USA. So before I came to the USA, I was living in Spanish Town. Lived in Portmore, St. Catherine for a while. Then I moved to Spanish Town due to other reasons. And before I came to America, or before I migrated, I had already started a life in Jamaica. I owned a home. I was able to manage living in Spanish Town. I was working, driving. I was okay. I would say I was okay. Did I have bigger dreams and aspirations? Yes, I did. I had big dreams, aspiration for myself because I was a teen mom. I got pregnant at the age of 17. So I had dreams, I had aspirations that I wanted to make better of myself. Could I do it when I was in Jamaica? Yes, I could have. But I think that circumstances beyond my control. It was just myself and my son living in Spanish Town that had made it hard for me. So got married, got the opportunity to come to the United States of America. Me love Jamaica. I love Jamaica. My born land. I will never give up on my country or anything that I see happening in my country. But this whole me hate America and me this and me that, listen, I'm gonna send positive vibes out there, and based on my positive vibes, I don't want other people to think that migrating to a foreign country, it's not easy. It's not easy. One, no family in a new country that can rip you to shreds. That happened to me. That is one thing I would encourage anyone to prepare themselves for the first phase of migrating to any foreign country, England, US, Canada, wherever you're going. Prepare yourself for the part of it where if you're used to family, you're family oriented, when you come to the United States, it's different. I can tell you. Culture shock was the biggest thing for me. Can you imagine that you're Jamaican, you work, you have a 9 to 5, and then after you migrate and come to the people them country, them a tell you say you need for have American experience. Used to work in banking and finance in Jamaica. Them a tell you say you need for have American experience. So culture shock when I came was a big issue for me. Every day when the people them gone to school, I would sit at home and I would cry. I used to do applications for the day. Sometimes I do 10 or 15 job application. How many calls I would say I've ever gotten? I got like few calls. So for the first 6 months, I migrated to the United States of America. Culture shock was the biggest issue for me. Not having family around, having to be locked up in the house because we came in the winter. We came in November 2019. Being locked up in the house when you're not used to it, you're used to your sobriety, you're used to your freedom, you're used to forget about have a 9 to 5. I started to feel like my daily routine and my daily life was just about getting up, making sure so the people them get ready for school, making sure when they get home from school a meal is prepared, supervise them when them come home from school, make sure their homework is done, and then watch TV and then go to bed, and then the next day. So like the first few months I was here, I tried to find means and ways on how I could cope, reading, and as I said, trying to go on as much job site. But before I came here, people had encouraged me go on different sites and start applying for job. That didn't work for me. That I can say it did not work for me. Do I feel worthless coming to America? No. Before I left Jamaica and came to the US, I had plans. No, the plans I had when I left Jamaica were, one, if I come to this country and I don't get a job within a specific time, how am I going to survive? Me have loan at Jamaica and me I come here and me not work. Can I just depend on my spouse only? Should I go be a CNA? Me not like in other hospital, so that was not number one for me. But before I came here, I made sure when I was traveling here, I came with a specific amount of money. That money, I planned that each month I'm gonna try to live within my means so I don't overspend. So number one, I set a goal. I told myself only needs base. Am I going to spend money? If I'm not working, I'm putting back money. So for a lot of people, we're talking about coming to America, you what list, you this, and you miss Jamaica. Listen, I will forever say I miss my country. I miss Jamaica a whole lot. But I left Jamaica to make better for myself and my family. Now back to setting goals. You can't plan for left Jamaica and come to America and then come to America come live like the Americans. And if you're planning on migrating to another country, you don't have short-term goals, you don't have long-term goals, then you're bound to fail and you're bound to be miserable. I can tell anybody that. If you don't set short-term goals or long-term goals, you're bound to fail and you're bound for always. I say, you better you did at Jamaica because it would be better. And as I said, this is going to come in different parts and different sessions. I just want to give my true take on everybody when we see all over the internet I talk about then come a foreign and then not make nothing of themselves. Listen, if you came with a goal, short term or long term, you failed yourself if you did not come with any goal. If you did come and expect to pick money off a tree, you failed yourself big time. So there's no one to blame but you. And I say that loudly and proudly. No, no go Canada, no come America. And as I say, this is gonna come in different parts. Me can't get into everything in one sitting or one talking. Just finished working and I decided I'm gonna do the part one. Listen, when you left your yard at Jamaica, go to any foreign country, make sure you have a goal. Make sure you set goals. Make sure you have a plan onward, what you're gonna do. Set your goals and make sure say as you go along and you tick them off, continue to add goals. If you have come to any foreign country, to include the United States of America where I am, and after 10 years you're here and you're talking about, oh, this a place here, this and that. Listen, you never set goals, you never prioritize. You just came and was working with the flow. So you don't have nobody for blame but yourself. Mark you. I can tell you, the road was rough. There were times I felt like giving up in my first 6 months. I started to do interviews like maybe 3 months after I came. Started to do interviews, may have banking experience, so I was basically looking to get a job in banks. When that never worked out for me, I started to apply just randomly any and everywhere. Because when you come to be in the corporate world, they're looking for American experience, which I didn't have. So what that means is you're gonna have to start at the bottom. When me come to America, I was a manager in Jamaica at a financial institution. I was a manager. And when I came here, at first I was thinking along the line that they're not gonna hire me as no manager here. But with the years of experience that I have in finance and banking, I should be able to pick up a good 9 to 5 because I have a whole heap of experience under my belt. Finance, auditing, all that type of experience under my belt. I literally was managing a financial institution. Right? I started to apply any and everywhere. Nothing still worked out. I still never give up because I came with a plan. And as I said earlier, did I ever feel like I would go back home? Of course. When this is the things now work out for me or turn out for me, I'm like, did I do the right thing? Did I resign my job to come here to sit down and whatever? Mark you. You don't have nobody for encourage you. You don't have nobody for strengthen you when you feel like you failed yourself, you failed your children, you failed your family. It never easy for my children them either. It was not easy. Coming into a new country, them no know nobody, them no know no friends. It's not easy to adjust and adapt. However, you have to set goals. You have to set priority. I mean, that tell anyone, if you are go come in at the people them country or travel go to a foreign country and then years after, 5-10 years after, you are go continue and say the same thing. Me I go back home on me yard. Me I make sure you set goals. Because if you come here and you never set no goal, then you go back to Jamaica and the same thing you go back to Jamaica go say. Jamaica hard and foreign hard. Me nah go tell you say foreign no hard. Live within your means and set goals. Live within your means and set goals. That is a priority. But if you come to this place or any other foreign country and you're gonna be living like the other people that you see living out there or traveling like they have it, then you're bound to fail. You're bound to fail. I will say in this, at this point, going home is not an option for me. And why do I say going home is not an option for me right now? I think since I came here since 2019, I have created the space for myself where I feel like since I came here 2019, I've achieved and I've attained a lot. Do I have depths? Yes. But as I say, this is like the first piece of it. If you're intended or if you have plans on coming to America or going to any other foreign country, don't listen to the people them will come here and waste time. Loud and proud and strong, I'm gonna come here. Come right here on this platform, I said. Don't come here and waste no time. If it means you have to go clean snow, go out there and do it. Don't waste no time. Because what? Time wasted cannot be regained. And it's nobody's loss. It's not America's loss. It's not Canada's loss. It's not the UK loss that you were sitting down for 10, 15 years in a country and never tried to make anything of yourself. And as I clearly stated earlier in my statement, I'm not gonna tell you that foreign easy. America not easy. It's not easy, but if you set yourself up to fail, then you're gonna fail. Because you don't have no roadmap, you don't have no GPS to show you the direction that you intend or you want to go. You just get up and you just get in your car and you just a drive and you just a drive and you just a drive and a go on. Don't make people discourage you from going to another foreign country. Don't let anyone discourage you. I would encourage anyone, go whichever country you want to go, but just make sure it's based on the basis of you setting goals, and not only setting goals, prioritizing what is most important for you. Mental health in this country, let me tell you something, bills, medical, it will kill you. Mental health, you feel burnt out, you feel like you're just working day to day and you don't have nothing at all. You have people left Jamaica and come here and do 2 and 3 jobs in order to survive. And after 10, 15 years, if you find yourself doing 3 and 4 jobs, then you're not doing something right. And I'll repeat, people come into this country doing 3 and 4 jobs for 10, 15, 20 years. And if for 10, 15, 20 years you still have to be doing 3 and 4 jobs, then you're not doing something right. Set goals. And not only set them, but make sure you prioritize them in levels of most important. Don't put the most important one down at the bottom. The most important one, you have to work on yourself. Your mental well-being, make sure you're ready for this. You can make a life in America. Because I feel since I came here, and I'll say it in other videos that will follow up, I have regrets. Not regrets of migrating from Jamaica to here, but I'll talk about my regrets in another video. But this is just to instill and to encourage somebody out there where somebody have filed for you, or you live here, set goals. Because as Jamaicans, a lot of us were not lazy. The majority of us were not lazy people. The majority of us, we don't want to hand out. Since me come here, I've never ever depended on the state. Never ever. And when I say depend on the state, I've never gotten food stamp from the state or health care. If I got it, would I take it? Of course me wouldn't take it. Of course I would have taken it. I never got health care for my individual self. What I can say is, based on the income I was earning after I started working, my children were eligible to get a little help with health insurance. And if you know about America, if you got the emergency room, just walk into the emergency room is almost $1,000. But as I stated earlier, more video are gonna come out. When don't make people discourage you from come off foreign. The one that will come here and oh, this a place or this. Listen, it is not the best for your mental health, one. However, if you come here and you live like the Kardashians and the Jones, then you're gonna expect that your dreams, your aspiration, your goals, if you're goal setting, them just all are gonna drop on the ground. I came here with the intention and the plan to better myself, go back to school, even if it means taking student loan, because I do owe student loan. And as I say, more parts to come in this. I'm gonna not make this too long. I'm gonna do roughly 30 minutes, and I'm gonna post it on my YouTube cooking channel, and I'm also gonna post this video on another channel which I have. I barely post over this, so yes, come for more, because I'm gonna talk about more stuff, because me see the trend and me see everything I go on. Oh, me I go back home to Jamaica because foreign this and foreign that. Listen, foreign no do nothing to nobody. Journey with a Jamaican is the next channel. Journey with a Jamaican, which is one word. If you know a plan for come a foreign, you can't come a foreign and a drive Range Rover and a work Toyota and Nissan money. Leave it right there, and I'll be back with part 2. And this is a continued series, and I'll add this in my lifestyle vlog.